Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Dante, the Devil's Advocate. I just want to talk about a couple things regarding the Super Bowl, regarding NFL in general. I just saw a video on YouTube, and I mean, not YouTube, on Facebook, and some reporter asked Cam Newton, "Why are you wearing socks with sandals?" And like, I read the title, and I couldn't believe it. Like, are they being serious? Like socks and sandals. Why are you wearing socks and sandals? Come on, man. And then, yeah, Cam Newton was like he had the same expression that I had. Like what? Like what? What is he asking me, man? And so you hit him like, why are you wearing jeans with shoes? Like it like they're reaching. Like the Super Bowl's in 2 days, and they gotta find some story to tell, whatever that be. They gotta ask people some kind of question, even no matter how stupid it is. Like socks and sandals. Come on, man. That everyone wears socks and sandals. Is comfortable. That's it's it's comfortable and they're easy to wear. That's why you wear socks and sandals. I don't know. At this point, they're just reaching. They don't have nothing to talk about. I guess that's the problem with the media day, the media week. There's only so many times you can ask the same questions over and over and over again for 1 week. Like, yeah, like for 1 week. Like, it's the same storyline as Cam versus Peyton. That's all it's really about. And the two defenses. That's the main two stories. So these guys have to find something to ask them to actually write down for their deadlines or whatever. And it's kind of pathetic that you have to resort to silly questions, I guess, but it would whatever. I don't know. I got a laugh out of it. I'm sure Cam Newton enjoyed it. It wasn't something negative. It was just silly. So yeah, I mean, it's something you can enjoy. Uh, there's also one more thing. It's about the Rooney Rule. At this point, the Rooney Rule is un. I'm not. Well, yeah. At this point, it's pretty much. It's kind of unnecessary, the Rooney Rule. And when you think about it, oh shit, whatever. When you think about it, it's like, okay, well, at one point you weren't hiring minorities because you didn't want to hire minorities, but then they put the rule in place where you have to at least interview a minority candidate for a position in the NFL. But I think that doesn't really help much because when you think about it, a lot of people are going to just interview them for the sake of just abiding by the rule. Like before, there was no rule, so you didn't have to interview a minority candidate. But now they make it mandatory, and I think it's kind of like affirmative action. When you start trying to make stuff mandatory when it comes to race, it's hit or miss. Like you either gonna it's either gonna fail or it's gonna be somewhat successful. Like at least with well, it's the same thing. Affirmative action and the ruling rule go hand in hand. Like if you don't want to interview someone because of their skin color, I mean that's fine. That's your prerogative. I mean you could be missing out on great candidates, but I mean that's if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I don't want to. I when you think okay, if you're a person of color, the last thing you want is someone to It's pretty much somebody's pitting you. You know what I'm saying? Someone's only giving you an opportunity because they think they have to, or they're forced to give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, they're not giving you the chance out of, pure respect, and they believe that they see something in you. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing it just so they can do it, just to float with the wave, just to, you know, how do you say it? They're doing it just, they're doing it for the sake of doing it. They're not doing it for any positive reasons. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I'm interviewing for a job, I want to know that I was chosen as a candidate because of my skills, not because of my color of my skin, or because of some stupid rule that forced you to interview me just to meet your status quo. I mean, just not status quo, just to meet your quota. You know what I'm saying? And I brought that. I mean, I'm bringing this up because now, yeah, well, on yesterday, they made it now where women are actually added to the Rooney Rule. So now teams have to interview a minority can, minority candidate and a female candidate for all positions, whether they be coaching or executive positions. And it's the same. I mean, that right there is a slippery slope because there are some businesses that actually, I mean, they do that now. Like they'll kind of, they'll kind of just, they'll interview a couple of females for certain positions just so it makes them look good. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to look sexist, and or yeah, they don't want to look sexist. So they'll pick a couple female candidates here and there to interview, and it meets the quota, and then they can move on. Um, oh no, I honestly think the Rooney Rule in the NFL is, it's I'm not gonna say it's outdated because it's pretty new, but it isn't something that, I mean, when you think about it, it's not really making an impact because right now there's only, I'm gonna say there's like two or three African American coaches out there. Yeah, well, I believe it's about two or three African American coaches, and I mean, when you think about it, it's not really. I mean, it's not really doing much. I mean, they'll bring up the argument that there's not enough. There's not a whole lot of minority candidates out there right now for head coaching or just coaching jobs or executive jobs and positions. And that's not true. I mean, you don't need. You shouldn't always need the highest amount of experience just to get a certain position. I mean, yeah, that'd be that'd be a nice bonus if you had the experience. But I mean, there's a lot of coaches that didn't have a lot of experience coaching, or they never were head coaches. They was always a coordinator, or they was probably less than a coordinator. They was like a line coach or something like that, or they were like a specific position that was within a position coach type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you can't just. It's just like any other job that's out there in the world. Like sometimes it's not always about the experience. It's about who you know. It's not always what you know, but it's who you know. But the problem is a lot of the way it is. A lot of minority candidates don't know enough people per se to actually move up in the ranking. If you get what I'm saying. So that's and it just makes the Rooney rule. I mean, it's kind of it's kind of something that doesn't really. I mean, it's it's just a rule that when when you think about it at the lowest terms, it at the end of the day is just pretty much it's just a quota. Like you gotta meet your quota, your daily quota. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I mean, there's no like set number. You know what I mean? Like the Rooney Rule states that you must interview at least one minority candidate. So all you gonna do is you'll do your one, you might do two, just to make it look good, and then you'll move on. And I mean, it's a waste of time for minority candidates because I mean they're not stupid. I mean most of them know that they don't really have a chance to actually get the job. It's just they know they're there to fit a number, and that's pretty sad when you think about it. Yeah, a lot of these guys have lots of talent. They got a lot to offer, a lot of knowledge, but they don't. They're not really getting the respect they deserve because at the end of the day, they're just a number. And yeah, I, the to be honest, the Rooney Rule is horseshit. Let's just be real. I mean, I think this when you think about it, this is like the only. If I'm correct, I think this is the only sport that actually has a rule like this, where they make you have to interview minorities. And you know what I mean? Like at this day and age, I mean that just it's so stupid. Like people, I don't know when people are going to get it through their skull that your skin tone does not equal intelligence. I don't know where people get that. That has never been scientifically proven in the history of mankind that your skin tone equals your intelligence. So yeah, that's my that's just a couple things I want to talk about the NFL this week. I guess I'll throw my pick in there just to end it off. I got Carolina Panthers winning only because I want to see Cam get his. You know what I'm saying? He deserves it. I mean, the season he had, him and his team, just the stuff he has to go through on a daily basis. I mean, it's ridiculous what this man has to do. He has to go through daily. You know what I'm saying? Especially during media week, Super Bowl week. That man should just get to go to practice and just enjoy what the Super Bowl has to offer and then go play the game. He shouldn't have to go through all this, man, where he's getting bombarded every freaking day, every freaking hour, social media about something that's so stupid, man. People are getting on him about celebrating. That's so stupid, man. I mean, you're entitled to your feelings. You're allowed to get mad. I mean, when you think about what are you getting mad at? You getting mad because he's winning? That's so stupid. Tom Brady is just as big of a competitor as Cam Newton, and there's been times when Tom Brady gets freaking uh, like exuberant, man. Like he gets freaking super excited. He's really pumped up about big plays and just winning games. I mean, Cam does the same thing. It's just in his own way. He doesn't instead of getting like, you know what I'm saying, like freaking like steroid, like instead of like steroiding out, like type of like rah rah celebration and stuff, pumping fists. Cam's a little bit more finesse. I mean, he goes out there, plays hard. When he scores, he celebrates. That's what you should do. It's not like he's like crazy celebrations like every time he scores. He hits a little dance, dab on him, and then he moves on. I mean, it's not. I mean, look, if it's a big deal to you, then you go out there and stop him from winning. All right. If you can't stop him from winning, then stop complaining. I learned that a long time ago, man. You complaining is not going to stop him unless you go out there and stop him. I can complain about Tom Brady being a pretty boy, four-time Super Bowl winning quarterback who complains all the time, but it doesn't make a difference what I think, how I feel. Me getting mad at him, upset of him for winning. Winning is part of his is a part of every athlete's job description. Your job as an athlete is to go out there to perform and try to win. If you're complaining about someone else winning and performing at a high level, then you go out there, perform at a higher level, and beat them. It's very simple. Oops. Um, so yeah, that's just some NFL talk for you. Um, yeah, Carolina's winning. I don't have a score. Uh, I go like 35-19. It'll be close, but for about three quarters, Carolina will pull away. It's just something about this team. Like, this is the year for them. Um, so yeah, write down in the comments what you guys think. Let me know. If you're gonna be able to watch the game this Sunday, I will. Luckily, I'll be able to. And yeah, come back for more talk. Football, basketball, any sports, anime related stuff. Just general topics. I like to discuss anything. So if you have anything that you'd like for me to discuss, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.